Hi everyone, welcome to my members program. I offer 3 tiers. Tier 1 is monthly predictions with some extra transit analysis videos. Tier 2 has exclusive pick a card readings that I don't post on my main channel. Tier 3 is astrology, remedies, and more esoteric knowledge. And how to heal our planets, how to learn tarot as well, how to start your own YouTube channel. These are some of the videos I've recently posted. So please join our members community. Thank you. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what types of men are attracted to you right now. So you can also switch the messages around if you're a guy watching this and you're straight. But yeah, take the message as they resonate. Let's see what comes through. This is the card you chose. We have the moon. Let me just start out with tarot. Today I wanted to do things differently and wanted to start with a couple of tarot cards. So you got the moon and the page of cups, pile number 1. So the kind of people, I'm just gonna use the term people now. I might go back and forth, but let's just focus on the message. So water element coming through twice already. So this could be a person who's maybe you'll feel emotional bond with, where men are approaching you or whoever's approaching you, they feel some sort of a connection and there's a good feeling. They're following their feeling instead of, let's say, their eyes for the looks or something like that. It's more so the feeling that you invoke in others. That's the first thing. Second, the people could be more sensitive also with so much of this water energy, and we see the moon is connected to emotions. Here we see a full moon itself, right? And we see the reflection also in the water. Then here we see multiple moons. So the person could be sensitive. They could be someone who waver a lot. They could be a little fickle minded, someone who's very moody. These are the qualities associated with a strong moon personality. Someone who's moody, someone who's changeable, someone who's a little more sensitive. Okay, can also be flirtatious with this page of cups energy. I connect this archetype with someone who's flirtatious, fun, vivacious, bright, fun, younger at heart, easygoing sort of a personality. Maybe younger people are more attracted to you right now with this page energy, or people who are more feminine also with this strong moon. It can sometimes indicate more of like a feminine sort of a quality. Person could also be nurturing because moon is associated with nurturing. It's also connected to 4th house of home, the mother, your house, your home environment, food. Person can be a big foodie. Maybe they want to meet up over food, or they always talk about food. Food could be a big part of their life. They could be a big foodie. Or travel could be a big one, because I see so much water. I always connect with travel. And here also we see a bridge. So someone crossing a bridge, someone who's always traveling, always on the move, someone who likes to go out, get out and travel, not stay inside the house maybe too much. Some of them could be more introverted with this feminine energy, 4th house energy I'm getting with the moon. So some of them could be more of like a homebody, but they could also be fond of traveling with their loved ones. They could have a prominent moon in their chart, let's say Cancer ascendant, Sun in Cancer, or Moon in Cancer, or a cluster of planets in Cancer sign. Or they could have moon in the 1st house, moon in the 7th. Somehow moon can be prominent. There could be nakshatras that are connected with moon, like Rohini, or Revati is one. And you did get Revati. Let me show you. You did get Revati here. And we have Chitra, which is, I think, ruled. There's some connection with Mars, even though nakshatras are standalone cards. You don't really need to associate them with the planet. But Revati, I always think of the moon, because this is the last nakshatra. It falls in Pisces, and that's where Venus gets exalted, and it is connected with travel. The deity connected with Revati. Revati is the one that you pray for safe travels, Pushan. And we see fish here also, Pisces energy, and cow. Cow is about nourishment. So yeah, definitely nourishing people, maybe people who like to feed others, that sort of a thing. Or people who are more generous also spend a lot of money, or they donate, they're interested in donations and stuff like that. So sensitive sort of a person, easy to make them cry or feel emotional. Or they could be like those people who become very nostalgic over certain things, past memories and all of that. People who don't like seeing other people suffer. They could also be someone who's fond of pets, maybe they have small pets, something like this. But let's keep going. We have lizard here. This is fire. We have ship. Number 3, there's a lot of water coming through with this pile, as you can see. We have roses came out, indicates beauty and rugged health. We have bouquet of flowers, indication of long and happy life. Okay, first of all, lot of flowers here. Also I see lotuses here. We see some white flowers, so flowers are coming through. It tells me the person could be a more softer person in nature, or flowers can also be connected with beauty, so they could be beautiful. I forgot to mention moon also can sometimes be connected to beauty in Vedic astrology. Moon and Venus give beauty. Moon also can give a round face. I'm also thinking of rasgulla. If you're Indian, you'll know what I'm talking about. Maybe someone from West Bengal, or people who are fond of eating desserts or food made out of milk products. Like their favorite dessert could be, like for Indian we have rasmalai, rasgulla. They the moon is making me think of those two in particular. But milk cake, something with milk, maybe. This could be like a specific indication, but again, take whatever resonates, ignore the rest. We have the ship here. It's again talking about travel. A person who's adventurous, they like to travel, they like to do get out, explore things. This is the energy of exploration. With this page of cups, I was getting this energy. Please ignore the background noise. But someone who's busy, who likes to keep busy, they like to travel, they like to connect with people. They could have multiple hobbies also. Curious sort of a person. 3 is making me think of Jupiter, which is about expansion. Very positive person, or they're always looking to do some new activity or travel or explore something. Maybe they've been to a lot of foreign countries also. I'm picking up. It's really loud right now. So yeah, 3rd, because it's making me think of Jupiter. Jupiter rules the 9th house, which is connected to long distance travel, and ship also we see for long distance travel, because earlier in older times people used to travel through ships to go to different countries. It was long distance travel. It wasn't like a short thing. Okay, so I am getting this energy of a person who likes to travel, they like to explore things, they're very optimistic, they have a lot of hobbies, ideas, they're very curious. With lizard, this can show a person with, again, multiple personalities, or this desire to learn multiple things. Some multiplicity is coming through. They could wear a lot of colorful clothes also. I'm getting that. Here we see blue and red, and lizard is obviously connected with changing the color of the skin. And you also got Chitra. Chitra is connected to multiple bright colors. So someone who wears bright colors, someone who looks good looking, or someone who attracts attention, because they're just this bright person in the room. They catch everyone's attention. They could wear jewelry also, maybe. Here also we see a lot of jewelry. With Chitra, it does sometimes indicate a person who's good looking, or who take good care of their health, or someone who's like into gymming or their diet. They take care of these things. They're very focused on that. And roses here also talks about beauty. So I think this pile definitely is talking about good looks, a good body that they maintain. Someone who could easily feel guilty about eating out, then they'll work a little harder in the gym, that sort of a thing. But lizard here is also giving me that spiritual thirst, wanting to learn a little bit more about different philosophy, religion, culture, that sort of energy I'm getting. But lizard is also a person who's slightly more sneaky, not the most upfront about things. We have fish here. Fish is also connected to being a little slippery. Okay, we have so much water, which indicates a person who's changeable, who waxes and wanes. They're a little moody, they're a little sensitive. So if you hurt their feelings, they could switch up on you. Okay, so I'm just getting this energy of a person who is changeable, and they could get upset very easily. So they might change their tone. I'm getting that. Bouquet of flowers, maybe the person could be fond of giving flowers. They might give you flowers or a rose or something like this. They could be really into house decor. Like they're very particular about the way they decorate house, or they might talk about aesthetics, decor, something like this. But yeah, bouquet of flowers is a positive sign. You might really enjoy your equation with the person. And like I was picking up earlier, generous person. They like to give others something or give gifts. Maybe gifting is their love language. So next up we have the Page of Swords. Okay, we have conversation. We have Taurus and Mars. Let's make some space for these. Okay, let's talk about these cards. We have again Page energy, so someone younger than you, probably. You're attracting younger people, younger men. Or this could even be talking about a person who's slightly immature, a little green, or who has this young dreamer sort of energy within themselves, where they're this bright young person who maybe they look younger than they are. They could have a prominent Mercury, which makes a person look younger. So, or they could have very young, I don't know, characteristics with the way they speak or the way they dress. There could be some youthful quality that they have with them. They could be very opinionated also. They could sometimes act a little childish, maybe. This is what it's talking about, perhaps. But young at heart, dreamer. I'm definitely getting that with all these moons also. It's making me think of a person who's very dreamy, and they have big goals and big dreams, and they don't get necessarily bogged down very easily. They're not jaded. Very bright sort of a person. Intelligent, full of ideas. That's what I'm getting. With conversation, they'll be good at communication. Like I was picking up earlier with pages, it is also connected to communication. And here I was getting this vibe of a person who's very charming, charismatic, flirtatious, and just fun to talk to. We have Taurus also, which is connected to second house, the house of speech. Food again, so food is coming through again. And then aesthetics, that I was earlier talking about, a person who's good looking with all these flowers. I was getting that. Someone who dresses nice, they look nice, they make everything beautiful around them. That sort of energy. Or they could be a little, also someone who wears a lot of luxury stuff, or they want the best of things. That's Taurus. And they could have a sweet speech, because Taurus or second house is connected to speech. So and also conversation skills, communication skills. That's really good. Okay, with Mars, they could speak with passion. They could be someone who, like I said, they could be busy. Mars sometimes also connect with the third house, which is connected to short distance travel, or someone who's always on the move, someone who's busy, active in their life, always doing something, always up to something. This could also be connected to working out, like I was saying earlier. Someone who takes care of their health, right? And they could have fiery speech also. With Mars here coming up, in connection to the second house, we have Page of Swords, someone who's opinionated. So they could be someone who don't mind ruffling feathers. They'll state their opinions and they'll get into arguments. They'll defend themselves. That is the energy I'm getting. Someone who's opinionated, and someone who's bold. Not exactly like a people pleaser. They impress people, but they're not a people pleaser. Okay. So next up we have the Village. Okay. Oh God. We have the Riddle. It's in frame. Yes. Okay, so Village can talk about a person from your village, of course, or a person that comes from, let's say, the same city, or you studied in the same school, something like this. We also have the student energy with pages, homeland, maybe with the moon, or you have people in common, you have friends in common, connections in common, something like this. Or you could have very similar sort of morals and principles and values. You could both be, let's say, you could both be traditional, let's say, right? With the village, it can talk about traditional values, or someone who's very close to their family, perhaps some element of that family or roots, connection to your roots could be there with the person. With riddle, it can talk about a person who is a little hard to figure out. They're, like I said, they're wax and wane with the moon, they're changeable. Here we see the number 3, here we see 5. So it's like you're not really sure what's going on with the person. They could have a Mercury and Jupiter conjunction in the chart. They could have Mars in Taurus, they could have Taurus ascendant, they could have Mars in the first house, they could have Mars in moon conjunction as well. Here I was picking up moon, here I was picking up Mars. So strong, maybe moon, Mars and Mercury with this person. This is what I'm picking up, okay? But yeah, riddle, there could be someone who maybe asks you questions, like answer me this, or some people who talk about, oh, do you know there's this fun fact, or whatever, someone who talks in riddles. Or they could be really good at, let's say, they're really into Sudoku, crossword, something like this. They could have that sort of inclination. Or they could just be very hard to decipher. Person who's keeps you on the toes, that sort of energy I'm getting here. Finally, we have a man holding a heart. This is number 45, breaks down to 9. You can pay attention to the numbers, something important might stick out to you. We have number 47, thinking woman. Maybe the person has long hair, or they like to keep slightly longer hair, or they did once in the past. Again, we see a person wearing jewelry also. They could be romantic, like I said, they could be flirtatious, someone who wears their heart on the sleeve, very romantic, but also can get a little sensitive, get hurt very easily. So there could be two people coming through in this pile's energy, where one person could be more of that mercurial intelligence sort of a person, the curious, the student, that sort of energy. The other person could be the more flirtatious, sensitive, adventurous, that sort of energy. So there could be two different type of personalities getting channeled, or this could be maybe one side you connect with yourself. Let's say if you're the more thinking woman sort of a person, someone who's a little more quiet, a little more introverted, reserved, you're known for your intelligence, or you look for communication skills in a partner, then this could be your energy, and this is the person you're attracting. Or you could be on this side, the more romantic one, and you're attracting this person who's very intelligent, known for their intelligence, fun, communicative, that sort of a thing. So this is how the energies could be coming through, or this could be two people that are getting channeled in this reading. So some people might go for a person like this, others picking this pile might go for a person like this, or there could be maybe couple of people who are pursuing you right now. Okay, these are the people who are attracted towards you right now. Take the message that resonates, ignore the rest. So that was the reading, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. It was slightly different than my regular style, and I started out with tarot also. So let me know if you like this format. I'm thinking about repeating it or doing some new reading. I'm looking for new topics also. So if you have anything on your mind, let me know. If you want to book a reading with me, my link will be in the description on the Ko-Fi shop, where I've listed 3 different types of readings that I offer. You can check those out, book with me. My email will also be there. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what types of men are attracted to you, or what type of people are you attracting at this point of time. So you can watch the reading, take the message as it resonates, and ignore the rest. So everyone is open to watch this reading. So this is the card you chose. We have the Sun card. I'll take a few of these. I don't remember how many it took. Okay, I started out with just the tarot. Okay, now I remember. So today I'm doing things differently. Usually I pull tarot at the end, but today I felt called to start out with a couple of tarot cards. So you got the Sun, the King of Swords. Let me show you the card. The funny thing, both the figures just have this like a bird head, right? And this has a human body. This looks like a lion to me. So that is very interesting. We have bird heads, and you got a lot of bird imagery overall in your reading. I think you got the birds card also. So somehow birds are getting channeled, and usually I do connect birds with the Mercury, and I think it is connected with Mercury. But yesterday I watched this particular person. I just saw like a reel or something on Insta, and the person was saying, birds are sun. They're connected, or they're seen through the planet sun. I was like, wait, what? I thought birds are Mercury. So even though birds are connected to Mercury, but since I saw that reel, I feel like I always connect the things that I watch to my work. So if I watch like a astrology video, a tarot video, whatever video, and something stays with me, I know it's because it's gonna come through later in one of my readings. So I remember that, and as soon as I pulled these cards, I thought of that video, and I was like, okay, this is talking about sun here, and I should probably not get sidetracked and talk about Mercury. However, you could be attracting a lot of people who have prominent sun in their chart or prominent Mercury. They could have Sun Mercury conjunction, which is called Buddha Aditya Yoga in Vedic astrology, which talks about a person with high intelligence. So pile number 2, you could be attracting a lot of intelligent people right now. They could be known for their intelligence, they could be known for their speech, their leadership qualities, or their masculine approach, masculinity in general. Someone who maybe is a little more talkative with these bird heads. Maybe they're very talkative, or they're very opinionated, strong opinions, stubborn, maybe a little bit of ego also with the sun. But definitely interesting to talk to. Lots of things you can learn from such a person. Very informative also. An interesting sort of an individual, definitely known for their intelligence and leadership qualities. They could be a little more dominating also, I feel like, because we have the Sun and we have the King of Swords. Out of all the court cards, the King came out. King is associated with the person who likes to be in charge. They rule other people, they guide other people, others follow such an individual, right? So this is a person who likes to stay in control. They like to lead others. They could have high standards, they could have a strong sense of self, and they like, or they crave respect a lot. They could also get a lot of attention also. Sun is sometimes connected with fame. Okay, so lots of things that I'm picking up here, but we'll keep going. But definitely masculine men and strong sun in their chart. Maybe sun in 1st house, sun in 7th house, or sun in the 10th house also, because that's a house where sun gets directional strength and it becomes very prominent in the chart. Okay, so let's keep going. You also got Tarantula with this fire energy. Lots of fire coming through. Where should I keep this? We'll see. I might move it around. We have the birds, like I said. I want to keep it here. Then we have the letter card. I'll keep this one here. So letter is also connected to communication. We have the ring card. Okay, let's keep it like this then. Okay, then for nakshatra you got Hasta and Ardra. This is somewhere connected to Gemini. This is connected to Virgo. So see, we have some Mercury connection also coming through here. Okay, so what I'm seeing, strong Mercury and Sun with this person. There could be some synastry in your chart with these people, or there could be multiple people coming through, getting channeled in this reading. So they could have a prominent Mercury, prominent Sun. Okay, there's some construction going on. I hope it's not too loud. Let's see. I might have to shut it down. Is it loud, guys? So let's see. We have Arza energy, which is also connected to the mind or the intelligence of a person. We see one of the symbols is the human head. Okay, see, And then Hasta is also connected to a person who's very charming, someone who can great with marketing or social skills, someone who can sell anything to anyone, very charming, very charismatic. That is the energy of Hasta. Humorous also. I do every time I see, let's say, a comedian, I always think this person will either have Ardra or Hasta. Especially Ardra gives good ability to mimic others. Okay, so I'm back after a long break. So no construction noises anymore. Let's see. I think I was talking about how Ardra and Hasta are both somehow connected to people having a good sense of humor. I've seen some charts of comedians where Ardra is very prominent, especially for people who do mimicry. So people who are good with accents, mimicry, or copying others, or having like a really good sense of humor, that's Ardra energy. Hasta is also connected to a fun, charming, bright personality, also funny people, humorous people. So overall, the person could be very witty or even sarcastic. They could be someone who's fun to talk to, very interesting, and someone who makes you laugh. That's the energy I'm getting. Someone where you always want to talk. Because with all this bird imagery, it's reminding me of Mercury in communication. Also, it takes a lot of intelligence, to be a comedian or to make people laugh. Sometimes we associate intelligence with comic timing or just having that comedic flair. We have letter also, so this is again emphasizing someone's communication skills. So whoever this person is or the people that you're attracting, they're very interesting. There's an intellectual compatibility, there's an intellectual connection, there's good conversation, funny, witty, banter, there's humor, there's maybe some discussion over stuff, maybe having similar interests. This is not necessarily someone who's trying to I don't know, like impress you. It's just having a nice back and forth, having that connection is what I'm picking up. Okay, with Tarantula also it talks about being at a crossroads, making some sort of a major decision. So I feel like this person could be someone who maybe went through a transformation very recently, or there was a major shift in their life. Whoever that you're attracting, these people, maybe their idea or their expectation somehow changed when it comes to relationships, because we do have a ring here. So I feel like maybe earlier the person was more in the idea of just dating, taking things slow, that sort of a thing, and now they might be looking for a long-term commitment, or they were not settled in their career, something like this. Now they're looking for a stable partner. Something here where I feel like person could have gone through a transformation or like a major change in their life or their perspective. But whoever this person is, they might be looking for a long-term commitment or settling down, that sort of a thing. I'm also drawn towards the home, and we see almost like a family sort of a unit here with the birds. So yeah, person looking to settle down. This is also fire energy, being proactive, taking action in life. These numbers also add up to the 5, which is Mercury. Okay, so you are attracting pile number 2, people who are intelligent. They're that sun leadership sort of a person. Also very funny, witty, easy to talk to, and interesting to talk to. Okay, let's keep going. You also got the Queen of Swords, which I found that it was really interesting. So you could feel a very strong connection with this person. Should I keep it here? Let's keep it here then. So 2 different decks, but we got the couple here, the King and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like pile number 2, the people that you're meeting, you could actually end up meeting someone that you really like, that you really connect with. There's a compatibility here, and especially there's some intellectual and mental compatibility. You might be the sort of person who likes intelligence in their partner, or communication skills, someone you can talk to, someone you can spend time with, someone that you have the same morals, principles, ideas, opinions with. Okay, so these are you're attracting the kind of people that you actually want to date. So this is good. We also have friend here. We have melancholy. So I feel like maybe you've been single for a long time, now you're actively looking to date, pile number 2. Or this person, like I said, there was a transformation, maybe they've been single for a long time, now they're looking to date. Or another message I'm getting is the person could be a friend, someone you've been friends for a long time, and now the equation is changing with this tarantula card of a major change. There's a change in energy, shift in energy, and a change in momentum. That's what I'm picking up. The person could also be someone who's very independent, they like being on their own, not the most social perhaps, or they don't get along with a lot of people. So yeah, they could also be a friend, where a person you had friend zoned and now you're looking to date them. You're more open to dating them, or it's changing of the equation also, going from the friendship to dating now. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that I'm picking up. I have to keep going, the construction noises are going off again, I have to keep going, so please don't mind that. We have ascendant and Sagittarius here. So person could have ascendant, Sagittarius ascendant, they could have a fire ascendant. We did get a lot of fire energy. They could have sun in Sagittarius, maybe Mercury in Sagittarius. See, and this is again taking me back to philosophy, principles, morals. So these are the qualities that resonate between the two of you, where you have the similar sort of mentality, similar sort of goals, similar background. That's why you connect and you feel like, okay, this is the person for me, because we're just so compatible. And it's like king and queen, it's that coupling, you know, perfect for each other. Here we have the warrior, and when I pulled this card, it made me think of Ardra. Why? Because one of the symbols is, here we see human head. This is not a human head, but the head itself is Ardra. And then we have diamond, so we see a diamond here also. So I felt like, okay, this is giving me Ardra energy already. And the funny thing with this deck also, I see so many cards and I think of Ardra. So I wonder if the person who made the deck, they have a prominent Ardra placement in their chart, because so many cards look like, remind me of that. We have the mentor also, so again that leader sort of a person, someone who guides others, who's in a leadership position, mentor to other people. See, and someone who's more mature, maybe older than you, that sort of energy I'm picking up. Maybe a little spiritual also, someone who, maybe if it's not spirituality, it's philosophy, someone who reads a lot, fond of reading, but definitely intelligent person, someone who has foresight, and could be a night owl also. See, again we have a bird here showing up, could have good money also. Owl makes me think of goddess Lakshmi, and she's connected to prosperity in money, abundance. Okay, snake also makes me think of Ashleisha Nakshatra. But yeah, the person is intelligent. Human head, we look at the head, we think of intelligence, a person who's brainy, or person who's interesting to talk to. They have a lot of ideas, they have a unique perspective on things. That's also another quality. But diamond also, someone who's chiseled themselves, so worked over themselves over time. So again, maturity, leveling up, growing up, shift, change, lots of similar themes coming up again and again. Let's see what we have here. We have happy family, number 4. So a person who could be traditional, who's looking for a traditional sort of a family unit, someone who's close to their family perhaps, looking to settle down. We have contract again, so contract also makes me think of a person who's looking for a marriage, looking to settle down, or someone who's in the law business. Maybe they bring people together. This could be talking about their job also. Strong Libra energy also perhaps with the person. Maybe they have prominent Libra. They could have let's say Saturn Ketu conjunction. They could have Mars Venus in the 7th. There's so many different conjunctions that lead to a person going into law, so I'll not get into that. But prominent Libra, maybe Saturn exalted in the sign of Libra. But yeah, person is looking to settle down. Person is mature, slightly more, I don't know, maybe that energy of a person who's very wise, maybe not easygoing, but in the sense that they're mature, they take the higher road. They don't they're not immature. I was getting that energy more so with pile number 1. This is slightly different, more mature, stable, grounded sort of a person, settled in life, looking for a partner to settle down with. And You might already know this person. There could be a little bit of a friendship already there. Okay, so that's the reading for you, pile number 2. I hope this resonates with you. And sorry for the background noise, it was really annoying. If you guys like the video, leave your comments. Let me know some suggestions for future videos. I'm looking to do new topics. Okay, and I also wanted to say that if you want to book a reading with me, you can find the Ko-fi link of all the 3 readings that I offer. You can check those out and book with me. The link will be in the description. You can also write to me on my email. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what type of men are attracted to you right now, or this could just be what is the energy that you're attracting towards you. So take the message as it resonates. So this is the card you chose. We have the Fool. I'm doing things differently today. I'm starting out with tarot cards. Usually I pull them towards the end. Okay, we'll take a look at the oracle in a bit. So you got the Fool and the Page of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting here, pile number 3, could be newer person also I'm getting with the Fool, because it's new fresh energy. I'm also getting the energy of someone younger. I was getting that with pile number 1 as well. Possibly someone younger, doesn't have to be, or the person could look really young for their age, or they could have that personality of a young person, very youthful, bright, fun, optimistic, full of dreams, very dreamy, you know, charismatic, charming. So if the person is not like younger in age, it just means they could have that type of a personality. So that's one thing I'm getting, because we have the Page is the younger suit. We have the Fool, which is the very first card in tarot, and I always get a young energy also from the Fool. This could be a newer person that you meet as well. Fool is about starting fresh, new beginnings, all of that. This could be a person who, if you do know them, they might have had feelings for you for a while, but they've kept them secret. With Page of Swords, it's a little bit of that energy of a person who is a little secretive. They're a bit of a spy, so maybe someone who's trying to court you, or who's playing maybe mind games, or they're a little hot and cold. They like to maybe be sure of the other person before they express their feelings. So there could be a bit of that mysterious energy where you feel like, is this person interested or are they not? Okay, so there could be a bit of that chemistry going on, or that hot and cold sort of a vibe to this person. You could be friends with them as well, or maybe this is someone on your social media also, someone you meet through social media, or some online connection, something like this. Okay, or you could also meet through friends. But mainly what I'm getting is you're not really sure how the person is feeling. They're not sure how you're feeling. So there could be a little ambiguity. However, this is like a fresh start. There's a fresh, nice feeling towards this between the two of you. Or this could be multiple people also coming through. I'm going to channel all the cards and you can take the message that resonates. Some people might have multiple people who are interested in you. They're coming towards you, because this is the type of men you're attracting. Okay, if you're a guy watching this, you're straight, you can take it as a female also coming towards you. Okay, we have butterfly here, we have the fish, and we have fishes here also. So I like this synchronicity already. There could be some Pisces in the person's chart. You could be attracting people who are Pisces. You could be attracting people through the internet, someone who lives far away. There is distance involved, or they have some foreign element, maybe a foreigner to you. They speak a different language, they have an accent, their eye color is different, something like this could be there. I already am getting Jeshta Nakshatra, and I think you did get Jeshta, because the umbrella is one of the symbols for Jeshta. See, umbrella. So I was getting that as well. We have Swati. Okay, person could have Swati placement, someone who's very independent, carefree, travels a lot. They could be even for some of you, I'm getting this feeling like some people, you could be attracting a person who you might feel like, oh, this person is a player, they don't settle down, or they're not looking for a long-term commitment. It doesn't have to be the real case, or how should I say it? You might have some preconceived notions. Let's just put it that way. Get to know the person before you have you form opinions about them. But naturally, Swati people tend to be a little more freedom oriented. They like a lot of space in their relationships. They need freedom. It doesn't necessarily mean that they would cheat on you or they want multiple partners. It's not like that. Just the people tend to be very independent. They like a lot of space. See, one of the keywords here is space. We have Vayu also, which is about air. So movement, communication. Also a person where things are kind of changeable. They don't like they like to move about a little bit. Maybe they are fond of traveling also. With butterfly, a person could be good looking. Butterfly always makes me think of transformations or a change that has happened. Maybe if it's a player sort of a person, someone who's been single for a long time, maybe now they're looking for a commitment, something like this. They could be a little closed off also. See, we have this energy of being a little mysterious, holding back information. That's a Page of Swords energy. Someone who's a little calculative when they share information, when they speak to you, when they talk to you. Because the Swords element is connected to communication. It's air. Okay. So here also we see umbrella, which is again talking about how you protect yourself. There's a shield. There's a guard there. Right. So it's about keeping the emotions a little hidden and very selective sharing of information. And butterfly can also talk about maybe person has gone through a difficult situation in the past. Maybe they had a heartbreak. I'm also drawn toward the tears, and the fishes are making me think of emotions because it's connected to the water element. So maybe the person has been through a difficult emotional situation in the recent past. Okay, as I was saying this, I am drawn towards the numbers. It adds to 7, which is about which is a number connected to Ketu, south node of the moon, which is connected to past and severing of ties. So maybe a past connection, a heartbreak or something they're holding on to from the past, and they might not share it as much. So a person who's maybe they had a bad experience, they've kind of healed from it, and now they're changing for the better. Now they're more open to new people, something like this. Or the person might have certain preconceived notions. They might have some insecurities. They might have trust issues. That's why they like to be sure before they court someone or they go after someone. They want to be sure that this person is trustworthy. Okay. So something like this, where their past experiences have kind of shaped them, but they're looking for some change. They're looking to be more open. We have air element here as well. And Fool is about taking a leap of faith, taking some action, moving forward. Okay, starting fresh. So that's what I'm getting. Let's keep going. We have this one. It's the order. It denotes honor and recognition. We have, I don't know how to pronounce this. This talks about conflict. So see, some conflict they've gone through in the past. The person could also have that personality where they're a little opinionated. So they might get into arguments. They mean well, but they could be someone who can be a little too blunt, maybe, with their speech. That's one quality that I'm seeing here. With honor, maybe they're doing really well in their career or their job, or they could be very honorable sort of a person. Jeshta is connected to the number 1 almost. I don't know how to translate the word correctly, but Jeshta is the older one, the elder one, or someone who's mature, someone who's at the top of the heap, you know. So someone who has honor, dignity, pride. So they have high standards for themselves, something like this. We have frivolity here. See, we have the butterfly image repeating here twice. Butterfly twice. So transformation. Person is leveling up, they're glowing up, they're maturing. Maybe they're we are waiting here. So maybe waiting for a partner, waiting for a change, waiting for someone. Maybe, like I said, the person might have had their eye on you. They've been spying on you for a while. And let's say if you were in a commitment or you were more closed off, the person was kind of waiting for the right time before they can approach you. That sort of a thing could also be there. I also got the letter card from this deck. I forgot. We have 3 cards. Let's just keep it here. So letter tells me that this could be someone you are in communication with. So maybe you already know them, but the Fool is about a fresh start within the equation. or for some of you could be a newer person. But with letter, either you're already in contact, you talk to each other, there could be some texting, or the letter can talk about maybe the person's highly romantic and they'll write to you in future, or they want to write to you, there will be a lot of written communication back and forth. Here we have Chariot. Okay, we have the Fool again. Fool came out again with this deck. See, there's a younger person. We have the Three of Cups. So maybe you are friends, you have mutual friends maybe, or you start out as friends, or you could meet at a social event also where there are a bunch of people around. We have Venus and Leo. I just wanted to lay these down because we do have some empty space. So we'll talk about these a bit. We have Fool again twice. So definitely person looking for a fresh start, person looking, I don't know, maybe you're looking to make some changes in your life, or the person is. That's why you're attracting each other, but there's definitely a desire to connect with someone. Leo is naturally connected to the 5th house of dating, romance, love, all the good things. We have Venus here. Venus is connected to love, relationships, going after someone that you love, or looking for love in your life, looking for hobbies as well. So someone where you could connect with this person because you have a lot of similar interests also. Or the person could be highly creative. With this Pisces energy, we have the Mermaid here also, making me think of Pisces. We have Venus in Leo. That can also talk about hobbies. Okay, we have Chariot, more of an independent person or independent business maybe. But Chariot is also connected to forward movement, very similar to the Fool. Person being in charge. Okay, some of the placements, let me talk about that. We have Scorpio energy, we have Libra energy. Person could have Venus in Leo. They could have Venus in the 1st house, Venus in the 7th house. They could have Venus in Pisces, also exalted Venus. Okay, then Venus will be prominent for sure. That's one thing I'm getting. And then maybe placements in the 5th house. They could have Venus Sun conjunction also. Then they could have Libra ascendant, Scorpio ascendant, maybe Pisces ascendant also. They could have fish eyes, like far set eyes. You could have mutual friends also. They could be fond of swimming also as well, probably. Okay, let's keep going. We have here the Father. Okay, this has been a struggle for me today. We have the Father. We have the Cave. So someone who's closed off. It also makes me feel like a person who's coming out of the cold, out of the cave. Let's say I want to put it like this so that this is on this side. So I feel like, because we see the split personality here, split also making me think of Vishakha nakshatra, also Kritika, and Swati is connected to the sword. I recently figured out, I learned this thing that Swati actually means sword, if I'm not wrong. So again, it's making me think of the split here. But what I'm seeing is a person maybe who's been in the cold for a long time and now they're moving on to this brighter side. They're looking for a new beginning, or the person is making some changes in their life. You could be attracting people who are trying to make a lot of changes in their life. You could also be in this energy. That's why you're attracting this energy. Then I'm also getting an introvert trying to be more social. That energy also I'm picking up. With the Cave, it's making me think of a person who's maybe, like I said earlier, gone through a difficult time, but they're wanting to make some changes. Coming out of hibernation is what I'm getting. Also some intellectual awakening, epiphany. Some idea that they're getting, or they're guided by the universe. It's the right time, divine timing for something happening in this person's life. With the Father, I'm feeling like they're trying to take more charge of their life. With Father, it's about masculine energy, taking charge, being more proactive, and embracing that masculine energy within yourself. Whether you're you're male or female, doesn't matter. Father is connecting with that energy of taking charge, making some moves in your life. So you could be attracting someone who might try to act like the Father, in the sense that they would want a lot of respect. Maybe they might try to teach you things, take care of you, be a little more traditional chivalrous type of a person. That could be their personality. Or they could be someone who's responsible for a lot of people, especially maybe in their family. They could be close to their father, or a person could have father issues also, probably. I don't know, like an absent father. So they play the father figure role in their family. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. With the father, definitely a person who's trying to take charge. Yeah, let's see. We also, I was looking over at this card, and we see again a lot of white imagery here. We see a lot of white, right? And it says patience. So someone who's patiently waiting for you. So like I said, a person has their eye on you. They've been waiting for a long time. Or the person could have that personality of someone who's patient and kind, doesn't create friction, doesn't like confrontation, doesn't like fighting. With all this Libra and the Venus energy, Venus is naturally the diplomat. Swati is also someone who doesn't like to be tied down. So it's that energy of a person who keeps things moving and doesn't like to fight, doesn't like arguments too much. We also have appreciation here. Number 6, we have 7 here. So Venus Ketu conjunction maybe. But also again, a person, maybe their love language could be giving compliments. That's one thing I'm getting. Okay. Person could flirt with you. They might compliment you a lot. They might get you a flower also. They might really like your beauty also. Maybe your looks kind of take their breath away. That sort of a thing I'm also getting. But they'll appreciate you. They'll be very kind, paying you a lot of compliments. Or they already do that. And you're like, is this person interested in me or not? So you could be confused about the person. But yeah, they're kind of waiting for something. Waiting for the right time, or maybe trying to build that connection, and then eventually they'll say something. Or I think also they're trying to show. With the father figure, it's like they might try to show certain things, do certain gestures, and kind of project themselves as like a desirable sort of a partner. So this is how they might be trying to win you over, pile number 3. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay. So yeah, you could also feel like a past life connection with them, with this Venus and Ketu that I'm picking up here. They could be born in the winter time, or they might, let's say you start dating, they might say something, or they might propose, or something maybe major happens in the winter time, probably. So yeah, that's the reading for you, pile number 3. If you like the video, let me know. Leave your opinions in the comments. If you want to book a reading with me, you can check out the readings that I offer if you click on the Ko-Fi shop in the description, and you can also write to me. My email will also be there. So yeah, that's up to you. If you're interested, you can book a reading with me. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.